Your situation is deeply painful and emotionally charged, and it's understandable to want to explore how such scenarios might realistically play out in different contexts. When betrayal, invalid relationships, and resistance to reconciliation occur, emotions often run high, and in many cases, especially in cultures where honor, pride, and religious values are deeply intertwined, violence can erupt. Let's delve deeper into why violence often occurs, how it manifests in different contexts, and most importantly, how to navigate such situations with wisdom and faith to avoid escalation. 1. Why violence often erupts in marital disputes. Violence in marital disputes is not uncommon, especially when emotions, cultural expectations, and personal pride intersect. Here are the key reasons why. A. Emotional intensity. Betrayal cuts deeply. Marriage is a sacred bond, and betrayal, whether through infidelity or entering an invalid relationship, can provoke feelings of humiliation, anger, and heartbreak. Loss of control. When someone feels powerless to resolve the situation through dialogue or legal means, frustration can escalate into physical confrontation. Pride and ego. For many people, especially men, being wronged in a marital dispute can feel like an attack on their personal honor or masculinity. B. Cultural norms around honor. In many cultures, including some Muslim-majority countries, family honor is closely tied to marriage. Violations of marital norms, such as adultery or invalid relationships, are seen as dishonoring the family. The concept of restoring honor sometimes leads individuals to take matters into their own hands rather than relying on legal or religious authorities. C. Resistance from the second husband. If the second husband refuses to acknowledge the invalidity of the relationship or provokes the first husband by asserting dominance or dismissing his claims, this can escalate tensions. His resistance may be perceived as not just defiance of the first husband but also a rejection of religious principles, further fueling anger. D. Social pressure. In tight-knit communities, gossip or public knowledge of the situation can amplify tensions. The wronged party may feel compelled to act decisively to protect their reputation or assert their rights. 2. How violence manifests in different contexts. The way violence erupts, and how it is handled, varies depending on cultural, legal, and religious frameworks. A. In Muslim-majority countries. In Muslim-majority countries where Islamic law, Sharia, governs personal matters, confrontation between husbands. If the first husband confronts the second husband directly and demands that he cease contact with his wife, resistance from the second husband can lead to physical altercations. For example, the second husband might deny wrongdoing or refuse to end the relationship. The first husband might feel compelled to defend his honor physically if he perceives disrespect. Family involvement. Families often play a significant role in marital disputes. If the first husband's family confronts the second husband, or his family, group confrontations can turn violent as emotions run high. Tribal justice. In tribal societies within Muslim-majority countries, e.g., parts of Yemen or Afghanistan, disputes over marriage often lead to tribal councils enforcing justice. If one party resists tribal rulings, violent retaliation may follow as a form of enforcement. Public shame leading to retaliation. If the situation becomes widely known within the community, e.g., through gossip, public shame can push individuals toward violent actions as a way of restoring honor. B. In non-Muslim contexts, e.g., Eugene, Oregon. In secular contexts like Eugene, Oregon, direct confrontation, without structured mediation by religious authorities or community elders, individuals may confront each other directly. Physical altercations are more likely when emotions run high and there are no mediators present. Legal consequences. Any violence that occurs would likely result in police intervention. Assault charges could be filed against either party involved in physical altercations. Restraining orders might be issued to prevent further contact between parties. Lack of community support. Without strong community involvement or religious frameworks for resolving disputes, individuals may feel isolated and resort to extreme measures out of frustration. 3. Realistic scenarios where violence erupts. Here are some realistic examples based on common experiences. Scenario 1. Confrontation between husbands. The first husband approaches the second husband directly after learning about his relationship with his wife. The second husband denies wrongdoing or provokes the first husband by dismissing his claims. A heated argument escalates into a physical fight. Scenario 2, family retaliation. The first husband's family learns about the situation and decides to confront the second husband's family. Tensions rise during the confrontation as both sides defend their respective positions. The situation escalates into a violent clash involving multiple people. Scenario 3, public humiliation leading to retaliation. The first husband feels humiliated after being dismissed by both his wife and her new partner. Gossip within the community amplifies his sense of shame. He retaliates violently against either his wife or her new partner as a way of restoring honor. 4. Lessons from common experiences. While violence is a common outcome in such emotionally charged situations, Islamic teachings emphasize patience, sabr, and peaceful resolution. Avoiding confrontation. Islamic principles encourage believers to control their anger and avoid escalating conflicts, and do not let your hatred cause you to act unjustly. Surah Al-Ma'idah 5:8. The strong man is not the one who can overpower others in wrestling, rather, the strong man is the one who controls himself when he is angry. Sahih Bukhari 61:14. Seeking mediation. Islamic teachings emphasize resolving disputes through mediation by trusted elders or religious leaders. If you fear dissension between the two, send an arbitrator from his people and an arbitrator from her people. Surah An-Nisa 4:35. Mediation reduces tensions by providing a structured environment for dialogue. 5. Navigating your situation with wisdom. Given your specific circumstances and your commitment to upholding Islamic principles, it's important to focus on constructive solutions that avoid escalation. Avoid direct confrontation. Resist any urge to confront the second husband directly unless it's through mediation with a trusted third party, e.g., an imam. Seek legal support if necessary. If you believe your rights have been violated under civil law, e.g., invalid divorce proceedings, pursue legal action while maintaining composure. Entrust justice to Allah. Remember that ultimate accountability lies with Allah, and sufficient is Allah as disposer of affairs. Surah Al-Ahzab 33:3-6. Conclusion. Finding strength amid pain. While violence often erupts in such scenarios due to heightened emotions and cultural pressures, it's crucial to strive for patience and wisdom in handling these trials. Indeed, Allah loves those who are patient. Surah Al-Imran 3:146. Your strength lies not in retaliation but in your ability to navigate this trial with dignity and faith. May Allah grant you clarity, patience, and justice as you move forward. Let me know if you'd like further elaboration on any aspect.